Hello friends, welcome to my channel, a channel for learning simple coding. If you find this video to be helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. In this video, we are going to learn how we can use view, text and style component in React Native CLI. Let us start. So here I remove all these and you see that we have a view here. So this view is equivalent to div tag which we use in HTML. So inside this view tag I display some information, like I say heading. So I say this is view, like I want to make it separate like a div. Inside this I want to display some text. So if write this like this is my text. So this information would not allowed here in React Native. For that, what we have to do, we have to use text component like that. Inside this text I will use this. So I say heading 1, or I can say list of languages like this. This is my heading. Now I want to display text for this. So I can display directly in text or I can display inside the view. So one more div tag we have. Inside this I can take like this text 1 and I say first information is CLI. For example, I say like this. Then I make it copy to 3. Then I say that is second. Then we have third. Then we have a 4. And I can say that is Java language. Then I say it is JavaScript. Then I say it is Kotlin. Like that, we just use this and I save it. And you see that this view is just behaving like a div tag, or we may have a box tag in React Material UI. So we are displaying information, text information inside the text tag. Now if I run this program, and you will see the role of style also, because here we have inserted a style, the CSS properties, and everybody know what is the role of CSS. We design the layouts. So here we have the small outer CSS property, flux we are enabling, and we are putting the content in the center, and justification is also center. So we try to run it. I say npx React Native run Android, enter. So it will start this application inside the Android emulator, Android Studio emulator. It's starting. You see that emulator is launching now. You see that we have this output here, list of languages like this, and the role of view is just like a div, and role of text component is just to display the text information. But you see that without the CSS or style, it is not possible to make this beautiful. So how we can design it look better by using CSS in React Native? That is the purpose of this video, to learn. So we have seen the use of view, we have seen the use of text also. Now we have to see the role of style sheet. For style sheet, we have this style sheet component that we use to use CSS, and here we have style sheet dot create function, and this will creating a object here. Inside this we have a container, that is the outer property of this view. Here we are enabling the flex here, flex box, and then we are assigning this to the center. You see that because all are center alignment and this justification is center also, and that's why we are just putting it into the center. If I say this flex start and I save it, so you will see that the content will shift to the top of the screen like this. If I say alignment center to the flex start, so it will set to the left side, you see, and flex end to the right side. We will see this in the next video that I will create on especially for flexbox. Then we will learn it all, but here we are just using the style sheet. So how we can use a style sheet to design it look better? Now so you see we have a heading, so I want to set this as a heading, and I want to set some margin also. For that I say I need margin from all the sides to 10. Save this, and you will see that we have a margin also like this. I want to design the heading, style sheet for heading, so I create one more object. I say heading, and here I say for this the font size of this should be 25 pixel. Then I say font weight of this should be bold, like that, and I just save this, and I use this in the text view here. So I say style equal to styles dot heading. Save this, and you will see that list is bold right now. We have the setting here. I can set color also. I can say that color of this should be, I say red color. Save this, and you see it changed to red color. Then I want to set all the information of this text. So you see every time we have a view, and the information which we having here, every time we need to set this property. So what I can do, I just remove all the view like this. I remove all these, and I will use only the outer one. So I put all these text inside a single view to set a common property of CSS. So like this we have this, like this we have this, then I have this div view like a div here. Save this. Now I will set this information here style. I say common style to this, and I say style dot list. So I just create this also, that is styles dot list. So I create list also, list object, so comma, the list colon, and I set here I say margin from the top. Margin from the top should be 10. Then margin from the left should be 15. I save this, and you will see the changes here. Now we need a gap also between these lists. So I say padding. The padding should I have I say 5 first of all, then save this. You see we have little bit gap, so I say 10, then save this, and I need to say padding from the bottom. Save this, and I can increase this to 20. Save this, and I can set margin from the bottom also. So I say margin from the bottom should be 10. Save this. You see the problem is coming. Why? Because we do not have the individual text. You see we are setting this information, so it giving a space only from the top and bottom side. But if we want to set the individual space between this, so I can say that style equal to, I say styles dot list item. So I create property for list item also, and I copy this to all like that. So this is the way to use a style component here. So I save this. Now I say a list item also. So for list item, what I do, I say list item, and here I just copy all these things here, and from here I remove this, no need of this. and you see that we have a little bit of gap here. Now I can remove this padding also. We can remove this padding, no need of this. You see we have a gap also, and at the last we do not have a dot here, so I say 4 then dot, then plus we can you can say increase the size of list item also. So I say font size is 20. Save this. You see we have increased the size also. So like that way you are watching here in this video that we have the way to design this you can say activity here with the help of style sheet. So a style sheet is just look like a CSS. We have all the property of CSS here, except that in the CSS we have a hyphen between these two words. Here we have a camel notation. That is only the difference, otherwise everything is same, similar to CSS. And we have this style sheet as a component, and by using create function we are creating this individual object we have, and we can create individual setting for individual component. Like for outer we have container, for this heading view we have a heading style sheet, for list we have a list, and for list item we have created the property especially for list items. So like this way you can see we can design. So this is the combination of these three: view, text and style, to make your React Native application activity look better and beautiful. So that's all in this video about view, text and list. See you in next video to understand more component. Thank you for watching this video.